Friends, welcome to my yet another video in my YouTube channel. So before starting this video, I want all of you to please like, share and subscribe and hit the bell icon. So let's start. Our topic today is GD&T. GD&T means geometric dimensioning and tolerancing. Geometric dimensioning and tolerancing is a symbolic language which is used to specify the form, profile, location, orientation, runout of any part in an engineering drawing. And the another name of GD&T is two position dimensioning and tolerancing. And the concept of GD&T tool is used around past 15 years because of the ISO 9000. So this is a basic overview of GD&T. So before moving further ahead, firstly I want to show you the contents. So these are what is GD&T, what is 321 rule in GD&T, important terms used in engineering drawings, GD&T symbols and its characteristics, what is modifier and its symbols, how to study engineering drawings with the GD&T symbols, benefits of GD&T. So let's discuss each content one by one in detail. What is GD&T? Geometric dimensioning and tolerancing is a symbolic language which used to specify the shape, form, orientation, and location of a part. Means it used to specify the form, orientation, location, profile of any part in an engineering drawing. Feature is used for the condition tolerances of in a part in an engineering drawing. It is mainly used in a manufacturing sector for dimensioning and tolerances to get better result, to get better output, to get desired finish. GD&T was created by the ASME. ASME means American Society of Mechanical Engineering, and the latest version of ASME used in GD&T is Y14.5 2018. So this is the basic overview of GD&T. What is 321 rule in GD&T? 321 rule signify primary, secondary, tertiary datum. Datum is a reference over which all the measurement is to be referred or to be measured. In 3 signifies the datum on a plane, 2 signifies the datum on a line, and 1 signifies datum on a point. 3 to 1 signifies that any engineering drawing has 6 degrees of freedom, that is movement around x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis, and rotation about x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis respectively. So this is the 3 to 1 rule in GD&T. Okay. Important dimension. It is numerical value expressed in unit or measure to define size, location, or rotation form. Means the numerical value which is used in engineering drawing is known as dimension, which it is a general term applied to the physical portion of a part. Means it is used for the dimensioning tolerances in a part of an engineering drawing is known as feature. Datum. The theoretical axial plane, point, or axis from which a dimension measurement is made, means it is used as a reference point from which dimension is measured. Nominal value. It is a specified value on a drawing. It is a given value in a drawing is known as nominal value. Tolerance. It is a total amount that the part feature are to be permitted to vary from the specified dimension. Means how much variation is to be applicable or to be we can move our dimension. It is known as tolerances. If the tolerance types of tolerance, limit tolerance, equal bilateral tolerance, unequal bilateral tolerance, and unilateral tolerances. Means if the tolerance is on the one side of the dimension known as unilateral tolerances. If the tolerance is on the both side of the dimension known as bilateral tolerances. Okay. MMC, maximum material condition. Maximum material condition is a feature of a size symbol that describes the condition of a feature or a part where the maximum amount of the material exists within the dimensional tolerance. Means maximum material should be attained in a smallest diameter of a hole, and the opposite of MMC is least material condition. Least material condition is a feature of a size or symbol that describes the condition where the least amount of the material exists within its dimensional tolerance. Means the smallest material should be attained in the largest portion of a diameter. So this is the difference between MMC and LMC. Control frame in GD&T. In GD&T, a frame control frame is required to describe the condition and tolerance of a geometric control on a part feature. So this is the control frame in GD&T. In this first symbol is known as position, then it is known as diameter of 0.003 or have a maximum material condition with respect to datum A, datum B, and datum C. This is known as primary, secondary, and tertiary datum. These datum on a plane, datum on a line, and datum on a point. Okay. GD&T symbols and its characteristics. So these are the 14 basic symbols which is used in GD&T. These are position, constituency, symmetry, parallelism, perpendicularity, angularity, cylindricity, flatness, roundness, straightness, profile of a surface, profile of a line, circular runout, and total runout. So let's discuss each symbol one by one in detail. Position is defined as a zone within which the axis or a center plane of a feature is permitted to vary from the true. Means it is a most widely used GD&T symbol in an engineering drawing, and it is used to specify how much variation is to be allowed within the given dimension with the actual dimension. Flatness, it is a condition of a surface having all elements in a plane in one plane. It means we can calculate the flatness with the help of plunger dia by moving the plunger dia from moving one end of the circuit to another end. In flatness, no datum reference is required. Consistency describes the condition in which two or more feature in any combination having a common axis. Means to check whether all the different features have a common axis or not with the help of with the help of datum reference. Roundness describe the condition on a surface of a revolution where all the points of the surface intersected by any plane. Means we can check the roundness of a surface by moving the plunger dies around the surface to check its roundness. In the roundness, no datum reference is required. Symmetry is a condition in which a feature is symmetrically deposited upon the center plane of a datum feature to check whether the part is symmetrical or not with the help of datum reference. Straightness a condition where all the element of the surface has on an axis is straight. We can check the straightness of a surface with the help of plunger dia, but the difference between the straightness and the flatness is there. In the straightness we can check the smallest length in a given dimension. In this also we can move the plunger dia only in one direction only. Parallelism is a condition of a surface line or axis which is equidistant at all points from the datum plane or axis. We can check the parallelism of a surface by moving the with the help of datum reference. In this, we can take the datum reference of a surface plate, and when we can our object above it, then we move the plunger die from one end of the circuit to another end to check its parallelism. So parallelism is used for three-dimensional tolerances, and flatness is used for two-dimensional tolerances. And perpendicularity is a condition of a surface axis or a line which is 90 degrees from a datum plane or datum axis. This to check the perpendicularity of the surface. In this also we can take surface plates as a datum, and then we kept our object at 90 degree through it, and then we move our plunger dia above it to check whether it is 90 degree to the datum or not. Angularity is a condition of a surface axis or a center plane which is at a specified angle from a data plane or axis. In this, we kept a surface plate at some angle, then we kept our object over it, then we move our plunger die to check its angularity. Cylindricity it describes a condition of a surface of a revolution in which all the points of a surface are equidistant from a common axis. Thus means the difference between the consistency and the means difference between the roundness and the cylindricity is that the roundness is used for the two-dimensional tolerances and the cylindricity is used for three-dimensional tolerances. In this, we move the plunger tire different position of the surface to check its cylindricity. Profile of a surface the condition of permitting a uniform amount of the profile variation either unilaterally or bilaterally on the surface. And we can check the profile of a surface with the help of CMM, means control measuring machine, to get better result or to get accurate result. Profile of a line is a condition permitting a uniform amount of profile variation either unilaterally or bilaterally along the line element of a surface. So the difference between the profile of a line and profile of a surface is that in profile of a surface we can check the three-dimensional tolerances, and profile of a line we can check only the two-dimensional tolerances. Circular runout is a composite deviation from the desired form of a part's surface of a revolution through one full rotation 360 degree of a part on a datum axis. We move the plunger dia on a surface at 360 degree to check its circularity, and in total runout is a simultaneous composite control of all element of a surface of all circular and profile measuring position as the part is rotated through 60 degree. So the difference between the circular runout and total runout is that circular runout is used for two-dimensional tolerances and total runout is used for three-dimensional tolerances. In total runout, we move the plunger die at different end position of the surface of through 360 degree. Okay. Additional symbols. So these are the additional symbols which you use in GD&T. These are dimension, origin, counter, bore, countersink, depth, all around, between, target point, conical, taper, slope, square, radius, spherical diameter, conical radius, statical tolerances, basic dimension, reference dimension, and places. So these are the additional symbols which is used in GD&T. 14 GD&T symbols are characteristics are divided into 5 categories. So 14 GD&T symbols are divided into 5 basic categories. These are form, profile, orientation, location, and runout. So these are in form we have straightness, flatness, circularity, and cylindricity. And in profile we have profile of a line and profile of a surface. In orientation we have angularity, perpendicularity, and parallelism. In location we have positions, consistency, and symmetry. In runout we have circular runout and total runout. In form it does not require any datum reference. In profile datum is optional. In orientation, profile, and location datum is required. Okay. Modifier and its symbols. So They are the symbol we define the condition for the tolerances zone of a geometric tolerances. They are the six modifier, the symbols of a modifier, and their meaning is known. So the modifier is used for the dimensional tolerances uh, in a control frame. So the symbols of modifiers are L used for least material condition, M used for maximum material condition, P used for tangent plane, P used for projected tolerance zone, F used for free state, and Y is for diameter. Okay, so these are the modifier and its symbols. How to study engineering drawing with GD&T symbol. So this is one drawing which I like to show to you, and this is circle, and this is the cuts in order on the right hand side is the cut section view of this circle, half circle, and the diameter of the outer diameter of the circle is 2 to 1.997, so it can vary from 2 to 1.997, and dotted diameter is of 1.5, and then another circle is of diameter of 1 to 0.997, and the smallest circle is of diameter of 0.5 to 0.498. Okay, and the three smallest circle is of diameter 0.25 to 0.247, and so the different GD&T symbols it define flatness of 0.05 with respect to A is non in this A non not a datum, because in by measuring the flatness we does not require any datum reference, and the parallelism we have 0.005 with respect to datum A, and perpendicularity of 0.005 with respect to datum A and datum T. A is known as primary datum and T used for secondary datum. Position. We have position of diameter of 0.001 diametrical tolerances with which have a maximum material conditions, or maximum material conditions should be attained at 0.001 diametrical tolerances with respect to datum A, B, and C. A is known as primary datum, B is for secondary datum, and C is for tertiary datum. And perpendicularity is the of diameter of 0.001 of maximum material condition with respect to datum A. So this is how different GD&T symbols is used in engineering drawing. Okay, so I hope all of you understood how to use different GD&T symbols in engineering drawing. Okay, benefits of GD&T. GD&T is an international language. It means the symbols of GD&T is same all across different countries, and it comprises of simple rules and definition for defining a geometry for mechanical part. With the help of GD&T symbols, we can easily define our we can easily identify our geometry in an of a drawing. Uniformity in drawing in better design, no assumption, large tolerances. With the help of GD&T, there is a uniformity in drawing. Better design can be achieved, and no assumption is required in GD&T. And large tolerances can also be achieved with the help of GD&T, because large tolerances can be achieved with the help of MMC and LMC. Okay, condition. It is mostly used in manufacturing industry to get better result, to get better output, to get desired finish. Eliminate the need for many nodes. Means in GD&T, supplier give their drawing in right hand side. It mention all these symbols, so that we does not require any nodes at our end, and we can easily identify those symbol, and we can easily use that symbol in during production process or during analyzing of the drawing. Okay, so these all are the benefits of GD&T. Okay, so thank you. I hope all of you got understood the concept or the topic of GD&T, how to use different GD&T symbols, or how to use different modified symbols in an engineering drawing to get better result. And one thing I also like to show to you, this is the table which you saw is known as control frame. In control frame, various symbol is made. Known as firstly is known as GD&T symbol, then is known as diametrical symbols of M is used, known as maximum material condition, A, B, and C, and primary, secondary, tertiary datum. Okay, this is how the control frame is made. Okay, so and so thank you, and if you still have any doubts or query, please write in my comment section below, and if you like my video, please like it in my YouTube channel. So thank you, keep liking and keep supporting. So thank you.